My dude said that shit was mad comfortable doing that shit, bro. No cap. But hit the daddy chill. I was like, whoa, wait a second. You've been practicing that one in the mirror, my boy. Yeah, you're right.
In the mirror, it's crazy.
Nah, bro, because you can't just pull that out like that. Not like those.
Listen, some people just got it like those.
Just pull out their Sierra voice, not Sierra the singer, the Sierra old girl from the block. Well, nah, that shit crazy. But what's up, y'all? We super late. Listen.
You still came?
We here. OBS just crashed a couple times, and we had to switch up links and all kinds of shit. That's what happened. Okay, can't blame us for that now. Okay,
You feel?
you gotta love technology sometimes, but here she go, right now. How long we been trying to set up this stream?
Boy,
and now she wanna, boy, I don't know what she making, bro, but she running something. I'm like, bro, I thought that was over with because food already made. But man,
hell no, because I gotta get my blends in.
Episode 37 of the Braincast, Smart Asses with Smart Mouths. I am the left side, Cedric the creator, as well as
Soon to be your favorite beverage, if not already. Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah.
What is that?
What up, y'all?
Nah, bro, it's disaster week apparently, bro.
Hell yeah.
Moment we trying to get shit together now. Nah, listen, I'll take the brunt of it because I was late. I had to go pick up some stuff before a pod, so I showed up a little bit late. And then technology wanted to be a doofus, so we ended up being super late. But either way, we are here. You know what I'm saying? We are here. This week is interesting. But before we do anything, what's up with you, twin? How was your week?
Work was good. I went back because, as we all know, I was on vacation.
Yeah.
So we went back to work. You feel me? All was well till it wasn't, but it's resolved now. And if it's not resolved when I go back to work, then certain people won't have a job no more. But we just gonna hope.
Damn, niggas fire.
My thing is like, I'ma give you hella warnings, ass boss. Like I'ma give you verbal. I'ma give you hella verbal before I even write you up for it. But don't play me. Don't try me for real. Because I get you the fuck up out of here. You feel me? Especially if you were hired to be assistants for me. Please.
Oh, your assistant playing game.
So it's just one of them things where it's like, be wary.
Right.
For real. Like I done gave you hella verbal warnings. And even after this last one, like, if you try the shit again, it's still just gonna be a write up. But you do the shit again, like it's up after that. Because at this point, I feel like you trying me. You playing with me.
Right.
Because the fact that everything that transpired that made all this BS happened while I was gone. I was like, bro, I was gone for a week. A week. And all hell done broke loose in here. And I'm like, how? But other than that, it's been cool. You know, we went to go see Black Panther last night with the love.
Verdict?
Beautiful. It was beautiful. Loved it.
Okay.
Get them tissues ready. I'm not gonna lie.
Damn. That's really it.
That's really it for real.
Okay.
It's just been vibing, getting back into our routine for real.
I feel that definitely. Same. I mean, this week for myself, we made the move. We started pushing our content on YouTube, youtube.com/@the Once again, for folks who do not know, as of tomorrow, everyone across YouTube has the chance to make your handle, you know what I'm saying, turn it into Twitter 3.0. because Twitter is in hell. We'll talk about that in a little bit. So if you ain't done it already, go ahead and do that. I'm pretty sure it's available for everybody. If it's not available for you today, it's gonna be available for you tomorrow anyway. So go ahead and do that, so you can actually use the link that way. I even updated the links on the link tree, so check the link tree down below. You know what I'm saying? But we got the first episode of Saints Row. It seems like everybody is messing with it from what I've heard, from the feedback that I've heard. Y'all messing with it, so I appreciate everybody who's watched it. We did another stream over on the YouTube side. We get into the groove of YouTube content. You know what I'm saying? We get into the groove of it. So that's really what most of my week has been. And yeah, that's really I've just been starting to grind, bro. Starting to grind. Gotta start planning out streaming. That's about to happen in a couple weeks. Cause if you didn't notice, Thanksgiving in 2 weeks. Not even a week and a half. Oh, you can say 2 weeks. You can say 2 weeks. Yeah, you can say 2 weeks. 2 weeks, a little under 2 weeks. So before we know, we're gonna be in December. Before we know, we're gonna be in spring break 2023. Shit gonna fly by. So y'all better get yourselves together. So I'm just getting myself together. You know what I mean? So that's really what we've been up to the past week or so and whatnot. Now, what has everyone else been up to? First and foremost, you heard me talk about it not that long ago. Everybody and their mama on Elon Musk's ass right now, cause that man done bought Twitter, don't know what to do with it.
Tell me your way.
Cause apparently now we out here
paying for check marks and shit.
We handing out Twitter checks. Our checks isn't getting paid. We're talking about Twitter verification checks next to your handle and stuff. When you buy Twitter Blue, you know how much Twitter Blue is? $8. So if you really wanted to, for some reason, give a damn about you being verified on Twitter that much. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that I don't give a damn at all, because I ain't gonna sit here and cap. You know, once I make it, you know what I'm saying, getting that verification, I'm like, yeah, boy, I'm solidified on this side. You know what I'm saying? But paying $8 to be quote unquote verified.
And you know what the kicker about that is, right?
Right.
I'm glad you said quote unquote verified, because they just give you a check. If you're verified for real, it'll say verified under your ad when you tweet something. So you just gotta check for no reason.
You gotta check to play with people, because what started happening was people started making impersonation accounts. There's plenty of fake Elon Musk accounts out there saying wild stuff, and the thing about it is, the average person who may not necessarily know the things that we know, you know what I'm saying, me and Twin, and for the folks who may be watching and listening in, we're a bit more informed on how Twitter moves, right? We know what's verified, we know what's not, we know how trolls move, whatever. We've been on the internet enough. The average person, though, especially when it comes to seeing tweets and whatnot, you see the name and you see the check, and then you read the tweet. You don't even check handles for real. So people see someone says Elon Musk with a check next to it, people automatically assume that's the real Elon Musk, and people are tweeting out some heinous stuff under these fake accounts. So now Elon had to go get a whole bunch of people banned because y'all playing games, and now people crying, "Oh, you banned my account, I didn't really mean it, blah blah blah," whatever the case is. And one of the situations I heard,
stupid.
One of the situations I heard is Elon said that if you don't want to get banned for this kind of behavior, if you're a parody account, let it be known and addressed in like your bio or something. I'm like, bro, Elon, stop. Why'd you buy Twitter? We thought you was out here about to make this Twitter 2.0. You making this twit. Who don't like this, bro? Like, what did you plan to do with Twitter? That's what I want to know. Oh, nah.
That shit would have been funny.
Nah. You'll turn this joint the freaking red tube or some shit.
Oh no.
Because we know Elon Musk is a very intelligent man. However, you can't be intelligent in everything. And it's okay, Elon. You can come out and say that you don't know much about Twitter like that, and that's fine. You know what I mean? We know how to tweet stuff and know how to read people's tweets. You know, maybe retweet here and there, share stuff, whatever the case is. What the regular Twitter user knows. And that's fine. You don't gotta act like you know the back end like that. Because the thing about technology, which you should know, is from the outside looking in, it looks way easier than you being behind the screen, bro. You know what I'm saying? When you behind the mechanism, behind the cogs that are turning to make this thing run, it's a whole different ball game. And I feel like that's what happened to Elon. He thought he knew what he was gonna walk into, and then he got it and said, "Oh nah." He said, "Oh nah, what is this?" Shit, what we was talking about earlier, what the hell is even that? That's what he said. He saw the back end of Twitter and said, "What the hell is even that?" Then you start making changes. You know, you put stuff out, it don't work. Then people start to abuse it, like the internet does. When people on the internet find an exploit, we gonna abuse it until we get smacked up to the point where we don't do it no more. I've learned this from being in internet gaming communities, with the way people like to abuse cheats and cheese and all kinds of stuff until the developers patch it. I've learned this through gaming. The internet is no different. The moment you give them an in to mess with you, it's wraps until you completely shut that down. You know what I'm saying? This kind of story is as old as time itself when it comes to the internet. Like, yeah, bro. What do you think people was doing? Remember Rick Rolling?
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know if there was anything to put out to combat that, or people just got bored of Rick rolls, but it's kind of the same thing. You know what I'm saying? People clickbait you, and then you get hit with a Rick roll for like 15 minutes.
15 minutes is crazy. Because them bitches really used to be hella long.
Heck yeah. Them people know they got you because you're here. So we're going to get you here as long as possible. So I don't know. I mean, if I was you, Elon, I don't know if you fired anybody or whoever used to run it as the head. Get him back. You don't hire him. Something. Make that boy your right hand man. Something. Because it's not working for you, my man. It's just not. Because $8 verified checks is crazy.
Insane.
When you guys start differentiating between which check is verification and which check is just there because they bought it,
I'm telling you, bro.
You have a problem.
That defeats the purpose of having a check.
I'm saying. What's the point of the whole verification system? Why would we care? The value is gone. You can just buy it. You can just buy it. And what does it matter if you put the info? The little, you gotta click the check. You actually have to click the check to see these descriptions, people. Which, as we all know here, nobody is taking the time out of their day to go do that. Every single person who seems quote unquote verified go hit the check to see if it's the check for actual verification for you being popularized in some kind of field.
Read? Please.
And then for you to click another check for it to be said that this was paid, this was bought by using Twitter Blue or whatever the heck the description is. Like, no one's doing that. Because as long as Twitter has been out, it has been known, this is culturally taught, which means it's no classroom or whatever the case is. You're around for a little bit, you understand what that means. If there is a check next to your name, your account is verified. You're being recognized for something valuable. Mm-hmm. And like, all right, let's see this. Hold on. When did Twitter come out? 06.
I was gonna say 06, 07.
06. That is 16 years. Do you understand me? 16 years, bro. This culture is known stuff like this. I don't know. When was the verification? Probably came out maybe a couple years after that. Whatever the case is, we'll just say 10 plus. Over a decade, the culture has known how this verification system works on Twitter. So nobody's gonna be going out their way every single time to be out here checking or checking, however you want to say it. Honestly, fact checking every account. Because for why? And if we know the internet, that's probably going to bring in a whole different culture in itself. People gonna try and tweet something and see that you got to check, and you don't start getting treated like when you walk to school and everyone found out you wearing fake Jordans.
Sick.
That nigga's gonna get their ass clown for having Twitter blue checks. Then the opposite of what Elon probably wanted starts to happen. People stop buying Twitter blue for real. Or at least the casual crowd. Like, I know some people, like, what's some of the benefits of Twitter blue? Like, you can edit tweets and stuff like that. Or something like that. Come on.
Some shit that everybody should have anyway. I'm not paying for shit on Twitter, bro.
And plus, correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't he trying to bring that feature to everyone when he was first pushing to buy Twitter in the first place?
Yes.
But now it's Twitter Blue thing?
Like, it's like Twitter Blue gives you edits and it gives you don't have all these unnecessary ass ads and shit.
Fair enough. I mean, I guess. But just edit tweet edits and ad free, that's it. Damn, y'all must really love Twitter a lot. If y'all, I guess the check. But if that's the three things, y'all must really love Twitter a lot to be out here paying $8 to get just those three things.
I don't love no app enough to pay for it for real, bro.
I'm saying, bro, because I'm like, to stop you from having to edit your tweets, you know, think before you type, think before you press submit. That could help, you know. That way you don't have to edit shit. You know, sometimes, you know, typos pass or whatever. Delete and retweet it, bro. It is what it is. But read your joint 2-3 times before you send it. You know what I'm saying? The stuff they used to teach us in like elementary, middle school, bro. Do that.
You know, fundamentals of reading.
Bro, facts. The check, no, yeah, you gotta be out here really wanting some damn internet cloud if you really care that much about that check. If you paying $8 for it, and is this a one-time purchase or this is a monthly thing?
If I'm not mistaken, Twitter Blue is a subscription.
Right here. Existing subscribers will continue to be charged their existing subscription rate. Y'all pay $8 a month for this. Y'all bugging. Y'all killing me with this. Nah, ain't no way. Y'all out here paying $8 a month for a fake check?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, y'all gonna pay $400 for fake Jordans?
Hell yeah.
Nah.
They will.
Paying $500 for some Jordan bomb boards is crazy.
Some Jordan what?
Some Jordan bomb boards, bro. Jordan bomb boards, bro. Them Jordan Juans, bro.
What old boy said in the video? What the hell?
That's what y'all doing, man. Elon, get some people in your circle, in your Twitter circle, or in your Twitter space. Haha. Get some people in your Twitter space that knows what they doing, my man. Because right now, you got Twitter in a whole cesspool of a bonfire, bro. To where there's about 18 Kanye accounts. I'm not shocked. Well, nah, ain't no way. I don't think nobody's making imposter Kanye accounts. Kanye already talking crazy by himself. You ain't gonna talk crazier than Kanye. You ain't gonna talk crazier than Ye. But they probably got a couple fake Jay-Z accounts out there. A couple fake whoever. You could probably look it up, honestly. But y'all really out here paying a subscription to troll on Twitter. I mean, I hope y'all get some ROI off that. In all honesty, because it don't make no sense. Speaking of what don't make no sense, Russia's in the news. Yeah. You wanna know why?
I'm scared.
And well, luckily it's ain't about them taking someone's life or anything. Which we still stand with Ukraine, but
yeah.
Russia reportedly bans a slew of gaming titles. You wanna know why? I'm gonna give you exact quote. Nah. Russia is considering banning Apex Legends and other games which they say include quote unquote LGBT propaganda and the promotion of non-traditional relationships when they are served as the norm. They kick it out a multitude of games.
You said as the norm?
Yes.
You damn right we abnormal. We propagandering.
You doing what, Toy?
Propagandering.
Lord, I'm gonna give y'all a list from what was found. According to the list,
I knew it. Catalyst was gonna start some shit somewhere, and I knew it was gonna happen.
Boy, I'm not shocked.
And I knew somebody was gonna take it to the nth fucking degree.
So the list is as shows. Apparently they're banning Assassin's Creed, Borderlands.
Who gay in Assassin's Creed?
Divinity Original Sin 2, Dragon Age, Life is Strange, The Last of Us, Fallout, Apex Legends, RimWorld, Overwatch, Le Crime du Parking, you feel me? And The Sims 3. Apparently. I don't know if there's more. I don't know if there's less.
Where you can do heinous shit.
I mean, Russia don't know what they're talking about, to be honest.
That's crazy. Damn, Russia. Y'all ain't got shit, huh?
Nah, they learned from China. For folks who forgot, China got some crazy video game censorship rules too. But
I tell you what they don't got censorship on.
What is that, Twin? Put them on.
Literally anything. I can go. Not me personally, not Juice. If a motherfucker want to go buy panties off the street in China, they can.
Yeah, they definitely have panty vending machines out there.
Panty vending machines
on the Chinese streets. They definitely do
that. A hustle
is
a hustle. Period. Per period. We support sex workers in this house
as
long as they're safe. But at the same time, I beg your pardon.
Shoot, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think in some Asian countries they got little hero vending machines. They got heroes in tubes and shit like that, like the actual sandwich people. Yes, yeah. They tube it up and put it in vending machines. Like
it get that it look like fuck. What is that? The shit at the bank where you send a check through the fucking drive-thru. That shit go boom, and you got a sandwich now.
Oh my gosh, Russia don't like people who aren't straight, and I don't know how the racism is looking over there, but I'm pretty sure Russia racist probably.
I mean, Ukraine racist, so.
I mean, shit. I'm not shocked, but yes, apparently all these games are LGBT propaganda. Apparently.
We propagandering.
Propagandering in this crazy. It sounds like you took propaganda in Mandarin and made your own language, bro. Propagandering and
period.
Chainsaw Man in out here. Propagandering Oh, fuck is sick, bro. Russia, what y'all talking about, bro? That's my whole thing. I mean, like I said, I'm a cisgendered straight male, so I may not necessarily have the position to speak on stuff like this. But I feel like being an ally gives me some kind of leeway in order to comment on this situation. You know, dating a pansexual woman, you know what I'm saying? My sister herself is heavy in the community as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm known as a pretty I don't want to say reliable ally before people be out here. You wasn't out there marching with us in the streets. Wait.
You didn't have to be. Shut the fuck up.
Wait.
Because neither were you.
But I want to say I'm a pretty solid ally, and I just think this is stupid. Because now, I'm pretty sure, I cannot confirm nor deny, but I'm pretty sure you have members of this exact community in your country. So now, what about them? What about them? Is it fuck them?
Yeah.
Mind you, this goes further. Or is it? They talk about what happens if they catch you with it. Where is it? I read it somewhere. Until I find it, from what I do remember. Oh, here it is. I got you. So, this covers... This is them extending it to all kind of media, so it covers books, films, advertising, and online content. Here we are.
Dang.
Citizens who are found guilty could be fined up to 400,000 rubles, which is equivalent to $6,500, while foreigners...
If you said $65, I would have the scream I would have scrubbed.
Nah, $6,500. $6,500.
Rubles ain't got shit.
Rubles. I don't know how you pronounce it. I may be butchering the currency. I apologize to anybody in Russia who may be watching or listening. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Respectfully correct. Respectfully.
But it's around $6,500 in our currency. As well as, if foreigners are caught, they will be deported from Russia. So they catch you playing Apex Legends in your hotel room, you are going home. They not playing with you. You play Overwatch, they gave you a ticket immediately. You gone.
I'm saying. Nah,
they ain't even
saying I gotta go home is nuts.
Not even, coach. They put you in there with the cargo.
Damn.
They put you in there with the cargo.
It's cold down there, y'all.
Nah, boy. Cold cargo crimes. You feel me?
You're dumb.
That's a cold cargo case, boy.
You are, and my thing is, y'all see how they motherfuckers be loading our shit onto them planes? Imagine them putting your ass on them.
Hell yeah, boy. We caught you playing Overwatch 2. You right there in the bottom of the joint. The bottom of the the what? The bottom of the Boeing? The Boeing 757, boy.
757?
Is it 5797 954? That's where we at. Listen, wherever we at is where we at.
77. I'm like, look, 57. That's out. Little ass plane.
Hey, listen, man. Hey, they might put you on the 100. They don't play with you. You played Overwatch in our country. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you, bro? That's a cold cargo case indeed. But Russia, get it together. Why? Why are we doing this? What did they do to you? What did the LGBT plus community do to you? I don't know what they did. I mean, that makes sense. They get mad at people for existing. You right. So
hell yeah, boy.
100%. You got that. You got me stumped. I ain't got a response. You right. You got it. That's it for me.
That's all it need to be sometimes.
Yeah. Court adjourned.
They need to bitch live, and you like, you know what? Fuck you.
Right. You definitely right. What else is going on this week? Oh, they got H3 out of here.
Oh?
H3. That boy got banned. I think he was a temp ban on YouTube. I don't know if it was on Twitch. I don't know if he went over to Twitch. But the last situation I heard of was they were talking about the Amaranth situation, which, if you haven't heard about it, we kind of broke it down on the last 2 pod episodes as far as the situation as well as the aftermath. So definitely go check out the last 2 Braincast episodes. But they were talking about it. And this man H3, because I don't know his actual name. I think it's like Eric or Aaron or something like that. I don't know.
Me personally, I'll call that nigga.
That was sick. So they're talking about it. He's talking about how you don't like him and whatnot, and how I hope this man gets what he deserves, and I hope that his career is over, and all that. And he proceeds to try to find this man's information. They found his Govy. And they proceeded to attempt to dox this man. However, they doxed the wrong person.
Oh.
And continuously doxed the wrong person in that episode. I found out of this through via Abba and Preach. Shout out to Abba and Preach on YouTube. Those the homies for real. But they continuously doxed the wrong person and continuously trying to egg the audience on like he deserves to lose his career, whatever the case is. So now you're weaponizing your audience. And the big thing is, and what a lot of people have been saying is, you are doing and have become the people that you tried to get the hell out of here not that long ago. For folks who know about H3's track record, he has played a hand in getting Leafy is here out of here, getting a couple other people out of here. What's that? What's his name? What's that alt-right YouTuber dude? I don't remember his name right now. Once again, we're not news here. We just here talking about what's going on in the world and again telling y'all what we think about it. Either way, he has put his hand in trying to get a lot of people deplatformed off YouTube for the exact kind of actions that you have been taking, and people have heard you say that you don't like people doing what you're doing currently. So I don't know what's going on with that man, cause I barely watch him like that. I know the name and I know on a couple of the things that he's done, but I just find it funny how when people go on a streak of saying certain things ain't cool, and then a couple months later do exactly what you said you don't like, it's goofy to me. You look weird, mad weird. True, I'm not gonna hash it up again, but me and Twin have been through a situation with a person doing exactly that. You make a career of saying you don't like certain things, and certain things should not be cool, and then you become exactly that. And then you feel the type of way when people try to get you out of here for it. You have primed an audience as to why certain things are not okay. Then when you become that, when people try to check you on it, you feel some type of way. It's these internet dudes, man. I don't know what it is. Twin, what you thinking, bro? What you thinking?
Why?
I'm telling you, bro. I don't get it, bro. But hey.
Like, it's really just at this point, I'm just like, wow.
Like, you already got a career, so it's not like you need money and shit. So like,
hey, and it's like, I understand the whole multiple streams of income thing, because you know who don't want that. But at the same time, my boy,
certain things you don't need to be participating in.
Tell you.
Now the argument is, has he reported on a lot of these people and starting to become them, or is he slowly showing his ass? That's what a lot of people are starting to say too. Because if you haven't been following H3, it was not that long ago. And I think I talked about it on the podcast. I don't remember if I did. It wasn't that long ago when that man made an anti-Semitic joke while being Jewish.
Yeah.
Like saying that, oh, I don't like a certain person. If the Holocaust happens again, I hope he gets gas chambered. That's crazy. And then you say that was supposed to be a joke. Like, no. What? You wildin'. Ye really got an effect on y'all, huh? Y'all got Ye sleeper cells? Is there Ye sleeper agents out here?
You gotta say,
and all it took was Adidas to
yeah, you just gotta say Adidas or Drake 3 times.
Okay. Then y'all just start acting out of character. At least y'all start acting in character, a character we didn't know existed actually. Ain't that some shit? Yeah. What's up with y'all internet people?
Right.
Talk about that. I want to learn and understand where in the rise does that switch happen. I want to know. Because I think it could be a teachable moment for anybody who aspires to be in this space and to become the next big influencer. Because I think we've seen enough scandals on the internet to understand certain things not to do. You know, Fuzi's happened. You know, Superwoman happened. What's her name? Superwoman was her thing. I forgot her actual name. Lily Singh. Lily Singh has happened. Who else? Keemstar has continuously happens.
Yeah.
The whole Pokimane thing happened. The freaking, I can go down the list. I'm sure someone's made like an hour, 2 hour long video depicting all the YouTube and internet drama that has happened. But there's various numbers of people and organizations. Because you remember the whole thing with FaZe and Tfue, that whole contract BS that was going on there. People stifling people here and there, or whatever the case is. It's a lot. There's a lot that happens on the internet at this point. Yeah, it's great that there's hundreds and hundreds of creators who have made a living off of this and lived their wildest dreams, reached a whole different tax bracket because of creating content. But somewhere on that switch, once y'all stepped up to that last step to get into the new tax bracket, something happened in your head. We trying to figure out what. I don't know what it is. Do you know what it is, Twin? I don't.
No. I don't know shit.
Like,
when it comes to how they operate, nah.
Like it doesn't make sense to me. It becomes the thing where some people be like, well, y'all always like this? Well, y'all fretting on the come up? That's the real question a lot of people tend to ask sometimes. Well, y'all fretting on the come up? Because some of these people make these switches kind of quick.
So it's like, were you always acting like this, or were you? So, and even when you ask questions like that, it leaves the question of like, so even if you is fronting, when niggas do shit like this is weird because you fronted so long,
right?
But also, like, you telling me you didn't pick up the fact that this shit was weird?
Shit. Like, it's the Ye effect. It's the Ye effect. I'm gonna call it the Ye effect. That's what I'm gonna call it. Because as far as, like, if we forget everything that's going on with Ye now and what has happened with Ye, from the 2000s on, Ye has become probably the biggest name in entertainment. We can all agree on that part. However, we realized as he started to get that fame, as he went on that album streak, as he started to get the accolades, and unfortunately, amongst some of his highest times, his mother passed. We as the public saw a switch in Ye and got those moments of him storming on stage telling people that Beyonce had the best music video of all time, or whatever the quote was, him hopping on TMZ.
That nigga say, I'm gonna let you finish, but
exactly. Or him hopping on TMZ saying slavery was a choice, or him being on the Drink Champs saying all kinds of anti-Semitic comments. Whatever the case may be, everyone would say that if we knew this was Kanye like this back when College Dropout was coming out, nobody probably would have supported him. You know what I'm saying? Because the Kanye everyone fell in love with was the College Dropout, late registration, graduation Kanye. Was the George Bush don't like black people Kanye. You know what I'm saying? It was the Jesus Walks Kanye. That's what people loved and wanted to support. But hence then again, we have people like, you know, shout out to Lil Brother, who was like, we was around Kanye in those times. And he's not that different than the Kanye y'all seeing now. So now what does that say? You know what I mean? And same goes with a lot of these internet influencers that we see now, that's been through so many things or whatever the case is. As much as some of their actions may be crazy to us, how well do we think we know certain influencers? You know what I'm saying? Some influencers are open and more honest and more transparent than others. But at the end of the day, what they post is edited content. You know what I mean? What people post are recorded content. You see certain bits and pieces of their lives or what they want to create in their lives to show you, but we don't see their lives. You ain't there. You ain't their mama, you ain't their cousin. You ain't their homeboy or homegirl that was there with them since 3rd grade. You ain't none of those. You are a supporter on the internet that is a fan of their content and wants to help them further their career, whether it's you giving them a view, giving them a like on social media, a share, whatever the case is. That's the position that we're in. So as much as you want to say it, because there's some weird fans out there, come on, I'm talking about you viewers too. Some of y'all is weird. Y'all be thinking y'all know these YouTubers and these Twitch streamers and these people popular on the social media websites and all kinds of stuff. So y'all want to go backtrack and back search people's information, pull up at their house talking about some I loved you since I was 6. No, bro, like what you doing? Like what are you doing? Which reminds me about back to Ye. Remember in the Drink Champs interview, when he was saying, whenever it was like, oh, how you had Drake's address, that man said, I googled it. I googled it. Like, bro, shit like that, bro. Like,
I'm concerned.
True, or brings me to another moment I just remembered. Remember when those random dudes pulled up to Joe Budden's house in New York, and Joe Budden chased down their car, trying to see all the smoke, and people trying to get on Joe Budden about that. If you don't remember that, you can look it up on YouTube, whatever the case is. I know the video's out there because that was a whole thing for a little bit. And I didn't really hear that much people probably there was a couple people out there, but their voices wasn't as loud as people trying to get Joe Budden out of here for it. Because, it's pretty popular to try and get Joe Budden out of there. Because, Joe Budden has a lot of, you know what I mean? But nobody was saying, yo, why'd they pull up to this man Joe Budden's house to mess with him? No one said that. Like,
right.
You know what I mean? That's because someone put their face out there, put their art out there, does not mean that they should be open to harassment. But man, if we talk about some of y'all internet influencers, y'all make it hard to defend y'all. Y'all make it hard to defend y'all. Who gonna defend H3 in this situation? Nobody. You better don't. What are you defending?
You better stop.
You better stop. They doxed the wrong person, and not once. Correct me if I'm wrong. Send me the clip. But from what I heard, that man not once apologized for doxing the wrong person on that episode of his podcast or show, whatever that is. He didn't apologize not once. And one of his homies over there that was on the episode with him was trying to stop the whole thing, and he kept egging it on. You kept pushing. You kept pushing. They even acknowledged that it's the wrong person. You kept pushing. You didn't correct anything. Knowing damn well how some of these rabid fans act, they go find this man's stuff. It's raps. It's kind of like what Alba and Preach said in their video. Like, imagine that you're this person who's wrongfully doxxed. You minding your business. You getting phone calls of people saying, kill yourself. You getting mystery packages sent to your house. You getting random people showing up at your house trying to call you everything but a child of God. It's a traumatizing experience to go through an internet audience finding where you exist IRL. It is not an experience that I wish on anybody on the internet, for real. Because some anonymous users out here, y'all something else. I don't know if it's y'all ain't got the right hobbies to take up your time or whatever the case is, but some of y'all do too much. And some people pay for it mentally, physically, emotionally, and people in their life pay for it too. So in this case, that you wrongfully dox someone, you got the wrong guy, and then don't correct it. Now someone who ain't do nothing is getting all kinds of traumatic experiences. For why? For why? Nah, bro. Hey, I don't know what's up with that boy. But hey, you had no problem taking Speed off the website. Get him off the website. Like your time has come, my guy. They gave you a little tent ban for the anti-Semitic jokes, and you come on here and you dox a citizen. Not even like another YouTuber, whatever the case is. So you can try to play the whole, oh, they knew beforehand, or whatever the case is, whatever angle you can take. This is a regular citizen on this planet Earth that had nothing to do with anything, and you dox their information in the midst of you egging on an audience of probably around a couple million to go harass this dude to get his career ended. Y'all is wildin'. Y'all wildin'. Like, oh man, as much as I love the internet, you know what I'm saying? Like, the internet has blessed me with a circle of people who I know is gonna be standing next to me at my wedding type beat. You know what I'm saying? Boy, there's parts of the internet that make us look bad. Like, when you hear people in like traditional media are racking on people from the internet and how they're weird and obnoxious and all kinds of stuff, maybe even campy, I can't say nothing. What am I gonna say? Some of y'all make us look like that. It's true. It's unfortunate. But I'm gonna hop off my soapbox. So, Twin, what you gotta say?
What?
How you feel about these internet dudes?
On this internet.
Mm-hmm.
The ass.
Wow.
And it's like no matter how many times we think, the weird ones is gone, we done got them niggas out of here. We done, there's no time, there's no room for any more weird niggas that we thought were normal expose themselves for being weird.
Facts.
And y'all been weird the whole time. And it's like every day on the internet as of recently. Okay. Me personally, I feel like I have a very good reading of people, being the watcher that I am. Okay.
Right.
Being the in-depth reader of a soul that I am for real. I can catch a vibe, no Willow, quite quickly.
Gonna vibe. No, I'm sorry.
That song came on. We was at dinner yesterday, and me and Ari made a whole scene. It was hilarious. I'm just glad we had an outside table. So it was one of those things where it's like every time I think I got a good enough read, it's just like the motherfucker you least expect to come out the woodworks. It's just, and it's like y'all get weirder every time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm just like, oh, this just, that's blah, 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 this old boy, that's gang, whatever. That nigga's the weirdest motherfucker on the face of the planet this week.
This week.
And I have to say this week, because if I don't, I will be wrong. Probably for the next 3 days. And it's like, y'all be weird about this shit. Y'all be hypocritical about the weird niggas for y'all to turn around and be weird niggas. And then when it comes to the whole, like, because we done said it many a times on this podcast, just because other people give a fuck about it doesn't mean you have to. You feel me? And I stand firmly on that, because I don't expect everybody to give a fuck about everything that I give a fuck about. I don't expect my friends to give a fuck about everything I give a fuck about. If they do, cool. If not, what I'm gonna do? Not fuck with you no more? No.
Right.
But it's like y'all feel the need because all these people, not even people you fuck with, not even people you know, all these random ass motherfuckers give a fuck about these things because you don't want motherfuckers to see how weird you are, or you see how they doing the weird motherfuckers. You gonna be like, you know what? Yeah, I rock with that, or I don't rock with that. And secretly, you like, that's my shit. That's my shit for real. These cats are cooking, head ass. And I'm like,
these cats are cooking.
They're swinging. And I just gotta be like, bro, it's a community fair, buddy.
Shit.
Go be over there with the motherfuckers that act like you. Because you trying to
circus.
You trying to infiltrate regular society. You trying to infiltrate regular society, bro. Just because you like, this is just like you it's just a little quirk of mine. No, nigga, that's weird. That's weird behavior.
I don't think people understand what a quirk means.
You say like anti-Semitic things. That's not a quirk, nigga. That's you a bad person.
Hey, yo, that's funny. That's hilarious. No, not every circus act can become Nightwing.
Boy, niggas want to be Dick Grayson so bad.
Very much. Very much
niggas want to be Dick Grayson so bad, bro.
Bruce Wayne, even. But I mean, I didn't find a lot of stories this week, honestly. So that's
it wasn't a lot. Hello, what was that sentence gonna be? Jesus, it wasn't a lot going on in the world this week, yo.
At least that we cared about. And then, Game Award nominations come out tomorrow. You feel me? Yes.
So if you don't get them tomorrow, we'll read them off for you next week, and we'll give our opinions, because we was discussing that before pod. Ain't shit come out this year for real.
Nah. Besides,
Well,
like,
what the fuck could be nominated?
besides like 3 or 4. Yeah, not really. Much came out this year. In all honesty, actually, no. Last thing before we end, this came to my head. Shout out to my baby girl. She was watching I think someone did like a video essay. You can even call it a documentary. Revisiting the Travis Scott Astroworld incident. Which, damn, did that happen this year? Or was that last year? I don't remember. This year or last year? I don't remember. Either way. She was watching it while I was when I was going to and from Walmart to pick up the stuff. And some of the officers and people in the courts were kind of talking about how they didn't know really who to charge because no one was taking responsibility for it. And I'm just like, I mean, both sides should be charged as far as venue and Travis Scott. Because both of y'all put a hand in the situation. Because the way y'all were talking about how gates are being pushed down, they knocking over and damn near destroying metal detectors and all kinds of stuff. As the venue, once your property is beginning to be destroyed, because what they were saying was, and people were asking them, why didn't you shut down the event? They're like, oh, it wasn't we didn't have the power to do that. You know, they kind of had to consult the event staff and people who were running the event, which is like Travis's people, whatnot, before they make decisions like that, whatever the case is. I'm just like, I don't care if the event people was mad at me. They were pushing through my property, destroying it at 10, 11 in the morning when you ain't set to come out on stage for another 10, 11 hours.
Bruh.
I'm canceling this event. I'm canceling this event.
Immediately. Expeditiously.
And I was making the point to baby girl, like, you know, you don't see stuff like this at like a J. Cole concert. You don't see shit like this at a Common performance.
Nope.
You know what I'm saying? This is Travis's atmosphere. This is what he's built. It's already known that he be having mosh pits and rages at his concerts. These are known.
That's his vibe. So it's like as a proprietor and someone who wants to book this artist, you feel me? You need to be conscious of what you booking. Like you need to be prepared for what the fuck is going to happen, not possibly going to happen in here.
You know what I'm saying? And like, for example, what I was saying is rest in peace to XXX. But I'm like, absolutely. Look at the atmosphere in the crowd that was around X, as far as his fans are concerned. People are jumping, all kinds of crazy people catching him when he's jumping from rafters. Though that's the atmosphere of his content. That's what he was putting out to the world, and those are the people that came to enjoy it. That leads me to the question of why I brought this up. How responsible do you believe an artist is for their audience?
That's funny because I was just about to say you can only blame the artist and their audience so much. I feel like just like the proprietor of whatever is going on needs to be aware of what they're doing. The artist, if no one else, should be aware of what they're doing, because X is a good example of some of a performer and an artist who knew the type of art that he put out and knew the vibe it gave off, but also was quick to be like, y'all gotta relax, or y'all can't, you know, when I tell y'all to shut the fuck up, you feel me? And it's like, I don't really see that happening amongst other artists that give off art like he did, or in the same genre like he did, I should say. So I feel like Travis is very much partially responsible for what happened, because you know you know your crowd. If don't nobody else know your crowd, you do, because you created this, you cultivated this.
Exactly.
And if they're not gonna listen to nobody out here, they're going to listen to you. So I definitely feel like, you know, times where artists done stop their concerts and shit like that to make sure somebody in the crowd is, you know, they don't want to be in the mosh no more, somebody done passed out or something like that. You could have easily have done that. Nobody, you should never be, or I can't even say you should never be. You cannot be that in the zone in your performance to not notice something like that happening, because you being in the zone, part of that is you being connected with your audience. Right. And if motherfuckers that sell out stadiums then stop mid-performance to stop something in the crowd, you outside. Everything is blatantly visible in front of you, and you was just letting that shit rock.
No, because Astro World.
The fuck that mean? Bitch, it's dirty outside, there's mud everywhere. We in Texas, it's hot. What that mean? It's lit, bitch. What the fuck? Please.
It's lit, aight. Change temperature through the roof.
Tell me.
I mean, I feel the same thing. Like, for me, I play it this way, right? When you go as far as a person may go and participate in, like, intercourse, right? Without protection. You go on to have a child. You're raising this child to learn how to move in the world. Child like 10, 12, 13 or whatever the case is, and they go shoplift some store or whatever the case is. They are going to contact you as the parent to discuss what the next actions are. That is your child. You are responsible for your child until they are old enough to take care of themselves. As many artists will tell you, the art that they create, as well as the atmosphere and audience that is encapsulated by it, is like their baby. You are responsible for your baby. You hear me? What your art puts out, the atmosphere that is surrounding your art, all of that is your responsibility. No one else's. Something happens because of your atmosphere that you have created, you take care of that to the best of your ability. If you have to bring people in it to help you take care of it, you do that, because you're the parent of this. You created this. The same way that doctor had to take responsibility for Frankenstein, this is your Frankenstein. Take care of it. Ain't no dodging responsibility for something like this. The same for all artists. For whatever you may create, what you put out there and what may return because of it is your responsibility. My man, you can't run from that. If you didn't want to deal with this, you should have never made music. You should have never made art. You should have never been here. Or at the least, should have never made the art that you created. Should have went a different route. Could have been stopped. But you turned the wheels on this. So now you have to deal with the repercussions. Mainly, at least. But yeah. That's what I got this week. Is that all you got, Twin?
Indeed.
Alright then. Tell the people what you got coming up, Twin. If you got anything coming up.
Because I've been just harassed
Lord
by a certain individual for it. Y'all getting a scary game soon, even though October's over. What is it? It's a game I can't fucking stand, but I'm a roasted the whole time, so it's gonna be fun for everyone. We got Outlast 2 coming to the channel.
I fucking know it. I know it.
So Outlast 2 coming to the channel.
That shit dookie.
So I'm gonna make it enjoyable. This whack ass game, but when is the game not enjoyable when I play it?
Oh, what the fuck it is?
As well as the community Minecraft server is getting scrapped today, but I'm gonna make a new one because the one we got right now, ass, don't like it.
Oh.
So the community Minecraft server will be up by tomorrow.
No snap.
If not, what is that? Wednesday? Not Wednesday. I won't be here Wednesday. Friday. I'm taking an impromptu trip this week. But
oh snap.
Yeah. So there's that. The kitchen is still open. We'll be baking things as well as Thanksgiving coming up. And one of the homies asked the question of, will we be streaming Thanksgiving prep or Thanksgiving Day? Probably gonna do both, not gonna lie, because this is my first Thanksgiving after I done moved out, so why not?
Oh shit.
I'm not leaving the house, so come kick it with your girl.
Love to see it.
As well as, family time after the pod's over.
Facts. And as far as myself is concerned, if you haven't checked it out already, the first hour special, or the first episode of the Saints Row is out tomorrow. I plan on recording the second episode of that, and the first episode of our other series is going down. I'm gonna start rolling out the content, so probably within the next week y'all will get this next episode. Is what I plan on doing. I'm gonna start hustling, bustling, so that way you don't have to wait too long for the next episode, as long as y'all have to wait for the first one. But we're gonna get that rolling. Streams coming back. Of course, you'll probably gonna get a couple more streams before Stream Miss pops off. I'm not trying to stream too much, so I can reserve the energy for 25 straight. So just if the streams seem a little barren right now, understand it's because y'all about to get a whole slew of them in a couple weeks. I don't even want to say a couple weeks, because literally December starts in literally 3 weeks. 2.5.
Okay.
2.5. So I'll probably give y'all some streams the next following Saturdays, or maybe one more Saturday, and then give myself like a week off to build up the energy. Because for folks that have been here for the past 2 streamers, I go hard in December.
Oh God.
I go hard in December, so I need to reserve the energy for this, as well as with this month coming to a close, I'm finishing up my senior class before graduation. So we're trying to wrap that thing up as quick as possible so I can get myself together for streamers. Because luckily enough, our professor is gonna wrap up the class at the end of November instead of like the first or second week of December like they tend to do for some reason. So it'll be a nice and clean ending, so I can focus all my energy on December, because I'm going crazy all month. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, yeah, a person that loves the holiday spirit, whether you celebrate Christmas or you don't, youtube.com/@CEDDGamer. December, that sub box is going to be popping daily.
Indubitably.
So come through if you haven't already. Check the link trees down below for both myself as well as my twin across from me here. And that's episode 37 of the Braincast. Smart asses of smart mouths. We appreciate y'all listening and tuning in. And y'all have a good one.